Well, happy Sabbath to you. Happy Sabbath to you. My 2 minutes talk this morning. Somebody sent me this week like a clipping, and I sent it to a couple of people. And in the clipping, they're talking about this lady who is about 80 years old or more, and she's so happy and so on. So the person asks her, well, you know, how you could stay that young? You doesn't look like you're 80, you know. And she said, well, you know, I don't take on things. When problems come, I don't take it on. And think about this. It's like, she said, it's like you climbing a mountain and you have a backpack and every time something happens, you put a rock in that backpack. And as you climb, you keep putting rocks in there because if something happens, you put the rock in it. And it starts getting heavier and heavier and heavier. So what she does, she decides when something happens, you look at the rock and say, is this wood put it in my bag? And she just dropped it. So she always have a light bag because she's not putting the rocks in there when something happens. But I want to tell you, you know, my wife and I have been listening to some programs on the verge of something great with Breath of Life and Ukud Church. They're doing this 21 days of prayer. So we've been involved and looking at it and everything, watching it, being part of it every morning. And you learn a lot of things from it too. And there says something there, and I'm putting the two things together, the one with the rocks, with the bag, where the ladies, you know, she don't worry, all the problems come, she just drop the rock. And when I put the meeting that we listened to, and when we listen to it, we decide, I said, you know, I heard somebody said that you just give that problem to God. So I was saying, when somebody hurts you, and instead of just drop them there, you want to just give them to God. So the lady said she just dropped the rock from the back, so she's not putting it in the back rock, she just drop it, right? So I will say, as what they said in the program, give it to God. So you give that problem to God. You give that person to God. Somebody hurts you, you give them to God. You give them to God. You give them to God. Let Him take care of that problem. You see? And with that, you can live a happy life. And you can live a long, healthy. You're not taking on anything because you give it all to God. You're still happy in God. You're happy in Jesus. Happy Sabbath. Talk to you next week. Blessings.